Hello, hello. I'm Patricia Becker, and I'm so happy to be here on Ganot's International Macrobiotic Community. It's such a wonderful thing. I've been part of the macrobiotic community since I was 28. It's been several decades now, and I'm so grateful for the macrobiotic studies and learnings and practice that I have integrated this whole time and continue to integrate and play with. And I also realized that sometimes when you get indigestion or bloating or just not feeling good from eating too much good macrobiotic food, there's another remedy besides food, and it's called yoga. Yoga to the rescue, which is directly in sync with the macrobiotic principles of yin and yang. Everything we know is yin and yang, our breath. Inhale and exhale, slowing down, speeding up, day and night, dry and hot, and so forth and so on. So today we're going to do some yoga. We're going to do chair yoga. I know you're all sitting someplace, I think, and I know you've been sitting a lot for this previous presentation, which was really good. I like learning about the Alaska community there. So I'm going to invite you to stand up and stretch out your body, and then we'll sit back down. So please
Patricia,
stand up.
I want to let you know that this is really a timely presentation because several of us are doing the number 7 diet and trying to figure out what to do about lack of bowel movement. There's nothing going through us. So this could be very useful, helpful information.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you for adding that. I've been listening, and I know you're doing that number 7 diet. So we will sure address that. So take a nice stand up, take your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Press down through your legs, squeeze your kneecaps, and draw your belly button back. Open your arms wide. Stretch your fingers way out. Yes. That's an gesture of receiving with your palms up. Yeah. Take your belly back. Root your legs, rise again through your spine. And then inhale your arms all the way up. Stretch as high as you can up to the sky. Yes. Reach up. And as you exhale, lower your arms back down. And then please hold your hands behind your back. Curl your shoulders back and lift your heart up. Yeah. And then we want to play. Be playful. And always laugh. Laughing is very good for digestion. Keeps everything moving there. So if we're not having fun here in this portion, this session, if you're not having fun, you're just not taking it serious enough. Okay, release your hands down. And then open your arms again. Take your shoulders back. Look at your feet. Make sure you're pressing through your toes and your heels, and then stretch up as high as you can. Yeah, straight up through the top of your head. Imagine Earth's energy coming up through your spine, out to the top of your head. And heaven's energy coming down through the top of your head, down your spine, down into your feet. And now hook your thumbs together like that, and then reach up even higher. Yep, even higher. And then bend to the side. The descending colon's getting a little stretch.
Oh, that feels
good. Good. And then stretch up again. And then go to the other side. As your ascending colon gets a little love, a little activation. Inhale straight up. Exhale your arms down. Good. And now take your legs a little bit wider. Anchor your hands on your hips. Really root down through your legs. Heaven's energy pressing down through your legs, and Earth's energy lifting up through your heart. Please take your shoulders back and then relax them down. Yeah. Feel your neck long. Take your left hand out, palm up, yeah, shoulder back. And now reach straight up again. And now press your hips over to the left as you stretch your torso to the right. Please stay connected to your breath, your inhale and your exhale. You should feel a nice stretch in there, right? Left side of your belly. Stretch up and come on, lower that arm down. We'll do the other side. Stretch your right arm way out, even your fingers. Yeah. And then grow taller. And now press your hips over to the right and bend your torso to the left. Inhale straight up. Exhale your arms down. Okay, now we're going to do another standing stretch. You're going to love it. So bring your legs parallel. Please put your hands on the edge of your chair or a piece of furniture that you have around that's not going to move. So we're going to do something called desk dog or counter dog. So put the heels of your hands on a piece of furniture that's not going to move. And then walk yourself back. Walk yourself back. So you get your body in an L shape. Yeah. And then tack your thighs back. Press your hands, the heels of your hands on your chair. So you get a lot of stretching here in your torso. Bring your ears in between your upper arms. Stretch it up. If it feels good, you can say so. Good. Look up to your piece of furniture and slowly walk yourself up. Now, please place your hands on your belly. We're going to practice a very powerful breath, initiating your breath from your belly. And then we're going to do that pose again. So, hands on your belly. Inhale your belly full. Exhale, squeeze your belly button back. We'll do this to the count of 5. So I'll count for you a couple times and then let you continue. Okay. Exhale fully. Inhale your belly full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, squeeze it back, contract it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale your belly, extend it out as much as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Now squeeze it way back. 2, 3, 4, 5. And do that a few more times. And you can release your hands down now. Now do a couple of breaths. See if you can just, you don't have to exaggerate it, but see if you can breathe, initiate your breath from your diaphragm, from your belly region. Easy, but initiate it from down there. Inhaling it full, exhaling it back. If you're new to pranayama or breath practices, this may be opposite of what you normally do. Inhale your belly full, exhale, contract it back. Good. And then just pause for a moment. Turn up the corners of your mouth. That's the advanced yoga practice with a hint of a smile. Okay, now we're going to do that stretching that I call it chair dog pose. So again, put the heels of your hands on a piece of furniture or your chair and walk yourself way back. So you get your torso in an L shape. And then you can use your hips to take you back further, and you use your hands to stretch more. Ears in between your upper arms, so your whole spine, your lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spine are all in unison, in line. Now, inhale your belly full gently, just gently, exhale it back. You do it to the count of 5. We'll do 2 more rounds like this. Beautiful. Look to your steady piece of furniture and walk yourself back up. Good. Okay, let's do one more standing stretch because I think there's a lot of sitting in our series here. So like take your legs apart, take your hips over to the side, take your hips way forward and way over to the other side, and then way back. So this is good for our digestion, our hips, our back. The fun thing about yoga is it's therapy, physical therapy. It can be very fun, physical therapy, yoga therapy. But when we work on one part, we're actually stimulating and strengthening and creating resilience in many other parts of our body. Yeah, good. I see some nice big hip stretches there. Happy hips. Me so happy to be with you. Go the other way. So I'm very excited. I have a chair yoga program starting on January 5th. And I'm going to be publishing a cookbook. I have many, many, many recipes from my cooking classes that I'm going to put together and offer. I'm going to also offer a basic yoga program online that we can all gather together from all over the world, like Ganat's got us doing. Good. Okay. And now please go ahead and have a seat again. Sit back down in your chair. So in addition to stretching out to help the flow of your intake and your outtake, there's another really powerful thing we can do in yoga. They're called twists. So right now, put your left hand on the outside of your right knee and sit up nice and tall, and then reach your right arm out and back. Take it way back. You can even look out over your right hand. Inhale taller. As you exhale, turn a little more from your belly region. And then as you inhale, back through center, new blood fluid goes circling back to where? Your digestion. Good. Right hand on the other side on your outer left knee. Sit nice and tall and reach your left arm out and way back. And we use yin and yang. We use our inhale to help make the poses feel even better. So inhale tall. Exhale, turn a little more from your belly. and then come all the way back through center. Remember, with yoga, there should be 0.0 pain. If you got pain, something's wrong. You gotta readjust it. Okay, let's do that again. Left hand on your outer right knee, and then sit up tall, reach back over to the right. Take your right shoulder back and take your left shoulder back. If you're in a kind of chair where you can put your hand on the back of your chair, you're welcome to do that. Good. On your next inhale, come on through center. And then see it, feel it stirring up in there. And then left hand or right hand on your outer left knee. Draw your lower back in and up. Feel earth's energy coming straight up through the top of your head. And then look out over your left shoulder as you rotate. You can keep reaching, or you can put your hand on your chair, depending upon what kind of a chair you have. These twisting poses are very good to stimulate your digestion. Good, and come through center. Okay, so now where you're seating in your chair, take your feet a little further apart. Please put your hands on your knees. Inhale tall. Exhale, take your belly button all the way back to your spine. Yeah, hinge at your hips and stretch your spine long, long, long towards your computer. Towards your computer, stretch long. Feel that nice stretch in your hips and your back. And then keep going. Slide your hands down your legs. Let your head hang. Let your heart melt to the earth. And just let gravity, heaven's force, take your torso down as you ground your hips down. Feel your belly getting a little massage with the weight of your torso. We'll stay here for another few breaths, maybe half a minute. Return to your belly breathing. Inhaling your belly full, exhaling it back. You can do it nice and easy. Just transfer the initiation of your breath to your belly region. Good. And then slowly begin to slide your hands back up, lift your head up, lift your chest up, lift your whole self up. Good. And then you can bring your legs back parallel. I'll turn sideways here. Now, put your hands on your knees, please. And we're going to massage the whole back and the belly. And we're going to do it with the breath as per always with yoga. It means to connect. Yoga means to connect, to unite with your breath. So no matter how old you are, no matter what your condition is, if you can breathe and you can smile, you can do yoga. So hands on your knees. As you exhale, take your belly button back and round your spine. Contract your abdominal muscles. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, lift your heart up and take your shoulders back. And when I teach yoga, I love to weave in the macrobiotic principles. And when I counsel people about macrobiotics, I love to weave in the yoga principles. Again, exhale, round, take your belly button back, tuck your chin all the way in. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine, stick your belly out, lift your heart up, take your shoulders back. You don't have to crook your neck up, just keep your gaze straight forward. Do a few more like this in the rhythm of your breath. Exhaling as you round. can go a little faster if you'd like, or a little slower. Just connecting your movements with your breath. Lift your belly forward. And then let's do one more in unison. Exhale. Squeeze your abdominal muscles back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then sit up straight. Good. Now, we're going to do that previous pose again, just because it's so beneficial. It's so wonderful. It's an inversion. So not only does it massage your belly, your organs here, it also refreshes your perspective because it gets blood into the brain. So you can do it with your legs parallel, or you can take your legs apart again. Yeah. And then lengthen your spine, please. Stretch your torso out long over your legs. That's when you want to get lots of length before you start folding. Let your head hang. Slide your hands down your legs to wherever they fall comfortably. Hold on to your calves, your ankles, or whatever's there. And we'll stay here again for some slow breathing, initiating your breath from your belly region. Good. Slowly slide your hands back up. Yeah, and lift straight up. Okay. Now we're just going to shift the focus a little bit. I bet you could use a little stress release, stress management, loosen up your neck and shoulders. Who's got a tight neck and shoulders besides me? Raise your hand. Oh, okay. So take one, not to both hands, yeah. So make some shoulder rolls. Like we floss our teeth every day, right? We want to floss our shoulders. Yes, creating circulation and warmth. So those muscles can relax. They feel like they're getting some attention. Yeah. I have a little joke for you. Wow, we're doing our shoulder rolls, our shoulder flossing. So the person, the man or the woman, let's say it's the woman. The woman goes into the doctor and she says, "Doctor, oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a real big problem." Okay, now take your shoulder rolls the other way. She says, "It hurts when I touch here." And the doctor says, "Oh my," and you know how they write everything down. Keep doing your shoulder rolls. And she says to him, "And it hurts when I touch here, right here. When it touch here, it hurts." And he's, oh, okay, he's writing it down. He's thinking. And then she says, "You know, it hurts when I touch right here too." So he writes it down. And she said, "I have to tell you, even when I touch right here, it hurts." He goes, "Well, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out." Okay, now sit up tall, draw your shoulders back. And now let your right earlobe fall towards your right shoulder. I'm going to tell you the punchline. Let gravity take your shoulders down. Let gravity take the weight of your head down. And we'll stay here for some few breaths to give your tight muscles time to release, to let go. So he says, "Well, we're going to have to do some tests. We're going to have to run some tests to see what's going on with you." And so they ran the tests. And he calls her and he says, "I have the results. I know exactly what's wrong with you." She says, "Oh, thank goodness." He said, "You have a broken finger." Oh. Inhale your head up and then go to the other side. Yeah. make sure you're not going like this, right? Let gravity relax your shoulders down and connect to your breath again. I love doing yoga for the digestion. Oh my goodness. You know, ume shoikuzu is good. Ume concentrate's good. Just a straight up plum, hardcore plum, that's all good too. But sometimes nothing does it better than yoga for digestion. It's true and factual. Come on up. Let's do one more time to the other side. This time you can take your hand out and put it on the side of your head. And gently press your head into your hand and your hand back into your head. And your exhale is connected to your parasympathetic nervous system. So send your exhale to the long side of your neck. Give it permission to release, to relax. Good, come on up. And we'll go to the other side. Gently press your hand into your head and your head back into your hand. Focus on your exhale. The yin and the yang of our breath, our inhale and our exhale. Exhale is parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale is more enlivening, energizing. The exhale is more restorative and relaxing. And good, come back up. Okay, so a little more core activation here. I'm going to give you options. So reach both arms straight up. Take your belly button back, lengthen through the back of your spine, lengthen through the front of your spine. And then we're going to exhale and take your right hand down to your left knee. Exhale, inhale back up. Exhale, left hand to your right knee. Inhale up. Now, if you're feeling spunky, you can do hand, lift your knee, hand to your knee. Inhale back up. See if you can do that. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Lift your knee up and you feel the activation in your belly. Yeah, core. Exhale. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, take your belly back as you exhale and lift everything up. Your knee up. Yeah. Exhale. Exhale. As you exhale, you're taking your belly back. So as you're lifting your knee up, it's really helping to take it back. Stimulating, good digestion, good elimination, good assimilation. Warm water. I love having warm water first thing in the morning. I heard the conversation yesterday with Michael Rosoff, whom I adore. He is my favorite, Michael Rosoff, and you were talking about water and how much water to drink. I know I agree with him. Drink when you're thirsty. Warm water to help with the elimination will help. Okay, stretch straight up. Exhale your arms down. Good. Okay, so cross your right leg over your left. We're going to do another twist. Sit up nice and tall. See how it feels this way. Squeeze your legs together. Even spread your toes. Spread your toes. If you need more love in your life, spread your little toe. Hold on. And then we're going to take your left hand to your outer right side of your body. And then we're going to turn again. Reach up and look over to your right. Take both shoulders back. And again, you're welcome to put your hand on a chair if that's conveniently located for you. Inhale through center. Please uncross your legs and cross the other way. We're getting older and feeling better. Sit tall. Yep. And then reach the left arm way out, way back. Stretch up through the top of your head as your legs are grounding you down. And inhale, come through center. Okay, so we're going to do some more pranayama, but I'm going to tell you about this ball. It's called a tortoise ball. And I have these, a little reference to it on my Amazon associate page. But this ball is squishy like this. What I do at the end of my day, if I feel like it's compacted, is I roll around on this. Now, I'm not going to be able to demonstrate it, but basically get one of these and then you roll up your ascending colon, cross your transverse, and then down. And you just keep making big circles like this. Actually, you can also go the other way. Just really get it going. And then you end with the ascending, transverse, and descending. That's the way you end, like that. So you can really feel this. If you do this before you go to bed in the morning, you should have a good situation. Okay.
Golden floater.
But yes, that's exactly right. Some golden floaters. Well, the happy smile, right? We're supposed to have the happy smile. Okay, so back to some pranayama. We're going to grow the practice of the belly breathing. So this time I'm going to have you inhale your belly full, exhale it back, and then we're going to do breath retention. And we're going to do it for the count of 5. On your own, you could do this to the count of 6 or 7, but we're just doing sort of a middle of the road. Okay, let's do it together. Exhale fully. Inhale your belly full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, squeeze your belly back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep squeezing and hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, let it go full. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, squeeze it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breath retention. Keep squeezing as much as you can. Keep contracting. And then let it inhale full. 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can do a couple of those on your own. Good. And then return to your natural breath. We're going to take a little rest. And then there's another level of this that will really make those golden floaters. Okay. And then I just want to remind us all, sometimes we can get too serious with life. And I think, like George Osawa said, I think it was George Osawa, or was it Michio? This is what got me hooked into macrobiotics when I was 28. We came here to the planet to play and have fun. Oh, Herman Hara, life is a picnic. I tell you, that sold me lock, stock, and barrel. I'm all in macrobiotics. We're here to play. So let's always play with our food, with our yoga, and never ever. Here's my Patricia rules, 10 rules to happiness. Number 1, please never criticize yourself. Please, number 1 rule, please never criticize yourself. And then 2 through 10 will fall into place. Okay, that was our little break. Now we're going to return to the pranayama. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale full to the count of 5, exhale back to the count of 5. And breath retention. Now we'll do it to the count of 5. Hold your breath to the count of 5. And then while you're holding your breath, you're going to pump your stomach. Pump it in, pump it out, pump it in, pump it out. Okay? Exhale fully. Inhale, extend your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, squeeze it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath and pump your stomach. Hold your breath. Pump. Inhale it full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, squeeze it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath, squeeze your belly back, and then pump it. Lift it up and back. You can do this slow or fast, whatever feels good to you. And then inhale your belly full. Now, one little caveat here for you to help it make it feel better to you is I want you to do this on your own. Inhale your belly full, 5. Exhale, squeeze it back, 5. And then while you're holding your breath, I invite you to hold your breath and pump it as long as it feels comfortable for you. I have a feeling holding to the count of 5 is too short for most of you. So do it longer, pump, hold your breath longer. Don't stress until you feel like I need to breathe. That's perfect time. And then let your belly fill up naturally. Take a natural breath and do it again. Okay, let's do that. Exhale fully. Inhale your belly out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now pump your stomach while you hold your breath. And you do that until you need to breathe. And then repeat. Inhale full. Exhale back and hold your breath and pump. And please do it one more time so you get the hang of it. Good. And then sit up nice and tall. Let your shoulders fall down away from your ears. I would, needless to say, you don't do this after a meal. You give yourself plenty of time to do this once your food's had plenty of time to get out of the stomach. Okay, please sit nice and tall. Draw your chin in, lengthen through your spine. Put your right hand on your heart. Put your left hand on your belly. Please close your eyes and draw your awareness in. Draw your awareness to the gift of your breath, your body, in this life, this picnic we're having on earth. We all can do yoga. We just need the right program for our bodies, for our current situation. Yoga means to unite, to connect to our breath and our body. In honor of yourself, taking care of yourself with your food and your everything you do, your movement, your breath awareness, your yoga practice. Please bring your hands together in front of your own heart. And from the love in my heart to the love in your hearts, namaste.
Namaste.
Great. Hurrah.
I have a couple minutes for questions before I need to dart off to a client. I have a couple clients today.
When is the best time to do yoga, this kind of yoga?
Anytime, anytime, whenever you feel like you need it. Sometimes I do yoga first thing in the morning. I do yoga eye exercises. I make eye exercises with my eyes in the morning. I stick my tongue out and open my jaw. You know, maybe I do a chair dog. That's a good thing to do first thing in the morning. I mean, yoga's great to energize you, wake you up, right? Or if you're feeling like, oh, I've been sort of hectic today, I've had so many things to do, you can do yoga in the evening, calm yoga, forward folds, slow yoga, or you can do it in the middle of the day. It's just yoga to the rescue. You can do it to loosen your shoulders, help your hips. I love doing yoga for your ankles and your feet if you walk a lot. Now say you're going to go for a hike. I would do yoga for your ankles and your feet. Or let's say you've been cooking in the kitchen a lot and you've got some repetitive motion here, cutting those vegetables, cut. You got repetitive motions, yoga for your hands and wrists. So you do that after you're done cooking. You get the drift?
What about arthritis when the joints are sore? I don't know where, but
Oh, yes, yes. That yoga is so helpful for that. There's a lot of testimonials about how people have almost cured it with yoga, cured the pain, relieved the pain. So, you know, with arthritis, you want to warm it up and keep the circulation going as much as possible, right? And of course, you don't want to do anything that hurts. Like I said, 0.0 pain. But when you have arthritis and you're stretching and you say, oh my God, this is right. You will know if it's right or not. Wise macrobiotic people. And then with there's a lot of, I have a YouTube channel with like 40 videos. I have one for hands and wrists, feet and ankles, yoga for digestion, everything. So yes, Ganat, it's very good for arthritis to keep the circulation going around where the arthritis is, to keep it warm, keep the circulation there. So the nutrients can be accessible and help mitigate the situation with the arthritis. Yeah. Hopefully that's helpful. Okay, I have to say goodbye.
then I have to say thank you. Yes, please.
Oh,
Looking for those YouTube channels.
good. Well, Ganat sent out the link in the last email. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Check out the chair yoga too. It'd be great to be with you. Bye-bye.